What is going, guys? It is Chef here. Today I'm gonna video Brawl Stars, and as you'll see on the screen right here is a new overlay. And first of all, I just want to give a big shout out to Matt for creating this for me. I'll leave a link to his website in the description down below. Really talented graphic designer. So if you want to go buy some graphics made from him, make sure to go check it out. Yeah, it is gonna be covering a little bit of screen, but I hope it's still okay. I try to move the gameplay a little bit further up just so it won't cover as much, but it's not gonna be covering that much like important stuff, so it should be okay. So we're gonna be playing Darryl. I'm gonna try to push him up to 500 trophies as level 1. So Darryl is really strong. He's probably the best ball carrier right now in my opinion. Primo's still really good, but Darryl with his role is just so much stronger. And he's just super strong. We're gonna be playing Brawl, but this is gonna be the before the rework of Brawl, so shooting doesn't take ammo, as well as the goals are gonna be a little different. But I hope this doesn't really change that much. This is not really gonna be that much time till we actually coin the ball. So yeah, it shouldn't really be that much of a difference. So right here, I tried to shoot. I tried to kill the guy and then shoot it. I did hit the wall, but I'm still able to actually shoot it. And so I was really close. I could have just completely through there. But that's okay, because I also got a super. I try to not use a super because I like to save it. And also Drag got a super, so that's pretty good. I tried to go for the ball here, and we're actually on voice out, so I just told Drag to break open the wall. And I try to use this strategy. It is quite hard to explain, but I was able to shoot it past all 3 of them and then actually score. So it's a really good, cool goal, and definitely hard to pull off, but if you know how to do it, it's super nasty. So we're gonna pick up a win right there. We're gonna jump into another match, and yeah, as you see that we're playing with all level 1 brawlers again. Our teammates are all level 1, so it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but that's what I like challenges. So we're gonna jump into another match. We started a little late, had a little bit of I guess we weren't paying that much attention, so we started the game off a little bit late. But yeah, I was looking for the ball. The ball for some reason went towards the our Cole, so leaving the ball actually open for me. So I was able to get a super quickly, just doing the strategy and scoring a quick goal on them. So charging back up that super, and just it's really nice that the super auto charges. Again, doing that strategy, able to just roll right past them and just shooting the ball. Definitely just super really good. And yeah, you always want to do that. There's gonna be sometimes where you see, if you see me do it and you try to replicate it, it's gonna be one thing that people always get wrong, is that if they see a moment, they just go for it. That's not always the case, because if you see someone standing in front of you, whether it's your teammate or your opponent, you can't do it, because you're gonna pass them the ball, which means you're not actually gonna be able to successfully pull it off. And if you pass them the ball and you roll right past them, you're gonna knock the ball out of their out of their control, out of their possession, but you're still not going to pick up the ball. And the whole point of that is, if you shoot the ball forward and you roll towards it, you will, after your roll is finished, you'll pick up the ball and you're able to actually get pull a pretty good distance without actually running or walking. So that's kind of how you want to do it. So you have to be really careful that you don't actually fail it, because if you do fail it, you just waste the super. But also, they don't super auto charges, so it's not that bad if you do waste the super. But just, it's really important. Any super is really game changing, and if you just waste it, it could really cost you the game. Okay, so right here, they do have a pretty good lead, but we both have I think we all have a super, so that's pretty good. I'm trying to wait for a spot for me to go in, and I tried to go in for that, didn't really work out. What I tried to do was I tried to roll past him. Like I said, you don't always want to do it, but it's gonna be sometimes where you're able to actually shoot the ball past your opponents. I actually did a video on it. If you want to go check it out on my channel, it's like top I think it's like top 8 exploits that you can use or something like that. But didn't work out clearly. So we're gonna be a little bad position right there. The opponent's gonna play a little better by going super aggro on us and pushing, because we're all pretty low in health. So if they push us just a little bit, they would have been able to do really well. So right here, try to pass the ball and actually kill the Poké, but I got taken out. But in the meanwhile, they were actually both really distracted by me. So Dragon was able to actually just walk past them and just easily get a quick goal on them. Definitely really well played. Now me and Gunnan both have our super up, so I'm gonna be going a little more aggressive. I tried to go into it, didn't work out, and I was trying to be cool, didn't really work out. So that's definitely not good. I do have my super back, but that means I charge up my opponent's super. Gunnan was actually able to grab the ball and pass it backwards to me, and I passed it back in the corner just because I wanted to push up a little before actually go aggressive the ball. And they're rolling. I almost got the Poké, but again, I'm a level 1. The Poké's, I don't know, level 4 or whatever, so it's definitely not great. So like I said, this is before the Brawl rework, so that doesn't that little trick you saw over there, passing into the wall and shooting, doesn't work anymore. But before, yeah, it's definitely just a really cool trick that you can do. You pass it to the wall and you instantly shoot, so you're able to still have the ball possession, but also be able to damage your opponent. So it's really good to charge up your super, and also just to stop your opponent healing or just dealing damage to them. But like I said, it doesn't work anymore, but it was really cool when you could do it. So the opponent right here, they do have a bow, but they also have a Leon, so it's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be like a really easy match. And for some reason, I think the Leon went invisible and then he's shot. So I knew that we were gonna score because I saw Gunnin walk over there and also won a voice shot, so we were able to get a quick goal over there. And I also have a super, so that's definitely really great. I would try to win a little aggressive there, didn't work out, and you'll see a lot of times when I'm about to die, I just pass through my opponent. You'll see right there, I actually didn't die, but so I just instantly passed through my teammate, just because I don't want my opponents to actually grab the ball. It's always better if you see that you're about to die, that you pass it to your teammates, because you definitely don't want to have your opponents grabbing a ball. It gives them a higher chance of actually scoring. But if you can't pass it to your teammates, let's say they're too far away, or if you just like panicking or something, just pass it away. Just don't pass it to your opponents. Pass it somewhere else to the side or whatever. You just don't want your opponents to grab it, because it gives them a higher chance of actually scoring. If you just pass it somewhere else, they're gonna have to run over there, grab the ball, and then pass it, or just they have to run extra distance, giving you extra time to respawn and kill them. So yeah, really good good play by Drag over there, grabbing the ball, passing it back to me, because if he didn't pass it back, the Leon would have grabbed the ball and actually scored. And I also grabbed the ball and I also shot it backwards. I did go down there, but we were able to secure the goal and not actually have them score. So we could we could just score in the ball the entire game, but that's just boring. No one wants to see that kind of gameplay. So there's still a minute left, and sometimes when there's like 20 seconds or 10 seconds left, we'll just corner the ball. There's no point of going too aggressive and risking it. But if there's like 30 seconds or more, there's no point of cornering the ball. It's not like it's not a way to do it. It's just really boring, and definitely not the best way to play the game. So here we got 30 seconds left. We're in a pretty good lead. I tried to hide it here. The opponent didn't actually see me. And I tried to have one of my teammates pass the ball to me. So Gun's actually walking up here. If he actually was able to successfully pass that ball to me, I don't know, we probably would have been able to score there. Saw the ball, trying to go a little aggressive. I was able to almost get it there, but the ball was able to kill me. The ball was almost dead, but again, he's higher level than me, I'm only level 1. So definitely not a good play by me. I gave the opponent the ball possession, and yeah, the opponent is actually going to be able to score here, basically last second, which is really well played by them. But yeah, we're in an okay lead, because I also got a super and they don't have a super yet. So right there, I passed it to my teammate because I knew that I was going to die. But also, Gunner's not going to be able to score because he was getting double teamed on. So it's definitely not great because we all died. But good thing that they actually passed the ball instead of like actually shooting it. That's definitely not. I don't know why they decided to shoot it. They could have won right there, but they kind of played a little bad. And again, I shot it to the side and I didn't just hold on to it, and also didn't spam out it, because if I spam out it, it would shoot it forward, which means I would have passed it to my opponents, and yeah, they probably would have been able to score there. So I probably should have did a little trick over there. Didn't really do it, and I kind of threw it a little. So now just leaving my teammate there. Drag went down, but Gunner was able to kill the ball and actually secure a goal, and yeah, win this game right there. So really well played to my teammates. And even though they had a Leon, we're still able to pick it up, but they did have a bow, so that's a little W disadvantage for them. So we're gonna jump into another match, and you'll see a lot in the lower level games that there's gonna be so much tanks played in Brawl, and probably around like 200 trophies to 300 trophy range. There's gonna be a lot of people playing Brawl, Primo, Darryl, Shelly, Frank, maybe Needham. There's gonna be a lot of those brawlers. So if you're playing in Brawl, just play Shelly. Shelly is super strong. Also, if you want to play Tara, she's also super strong. And yeah, Tara and Shelly, they both work in any sort of level in Brawl. It's gonna be, once you get to the really competitive scene, there's gonna be a lot more of just Frank, Jesse, like really defensive brawlers, and that's just because they don't want to play that aggressive. Like I said, well, like, what was the quote? I'm pretty sure it's like the best offense, the best defense, something like that. So I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna go into another match, and yeah, we were just able to win. pretty easily. And again, they have a Leon, which is definitely a disadvantage for us because the Leon can be able to counter both me and Gunnin pretty well. So I was able to grab the ball here, and I was going for the goal. I see the Frank there, so I had to shoot it right away. And sometimes people just walk it in, but you definitely just have to go for the goal sometimes if you see it happen. If you know that you can't score, let's say there's an opponent standing there, they're about to catch up to you, just shoot the ball. You can't really do it. But of course, this is the older gameplay, older Brawl Ball. And the newer one, the opponents spawn inside the goal. And also, sometimes instead of just going YOLO, try to score, you probably would want to just hold on to it, because if you can't make the goal, just don't go for it. There's no point of going for it. Again, so okay, we're gonna pick up another victory. I was able to actually grab the star player here, so we're only one game off of 500 trophies as a level 1 brawler. So yeah, the opponent, again, like I said, it's a lot of tanks, Frank, Primo, and this Penny. It's not that great in Brawl Ball, but just because of the fact that brawlers that have like the turrets, like Jesse, Penny, Pam, after someone scores, their turret actually disappears, so it just gets destroyed. So if you just build it up, you place it down, and someone scores, well, there goes your hard work because it's gone. So that's one of the reasons why it's not that great, but it's also just because they're not that great in general. With their DPS not that much, their HP is not that much. And right there, I did a misplay. I probably shouldn't have rolled there. I wasn't expecting them to roll, because usually you don't shoot the ball if there's someone standing in front of the goal, because you're not gonna score that way. But I did get taken out, but I was able to pass the ball out to my teammates, and yeah, they're able to score right here. So now I have a super as well as my teammates have. I'm pretty sure we all have a super. Yeah, so we're in a pretty good lead. It's not even the greatest super by drag there, but I see my opening. I did my little trick, was able to shoot the ball in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my push to 500 trophies as a level 1 Darryl. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.